Lake Minnetonka begins to fill, a promising sign for area irrigators. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, good news for farmers in the region as a key water source is looking to be in good shape for 2024. This week, Lake Minnetonka, a vital source of water for irrigation in the area, began to fill with water. Park Superintendent Dan Thornton says they are in good shape for the coming season and they don't expect to be short on water.
Well, water's coming in right now, and I don't expect anything less than a full pool by the time we're done. They've got good snowpack numbers up there in the mountains, so we should have plenty of water.
Thornton says that they went into the winter with more water than normal at Lake Minnetonka and feels irrigation levels will be strong depending on what type of rainfall we see this year. Well, after serving for 8 years in the Nebraska legislature, Bayard Senator Steve Erdman bid his colleagues adieu last week. As his second term concluded, Erdman said that he and his fellow lawmakers have accomplished a lot during his tenure. He noted that one bill for him stood out in particular.
So as we move through the things that we've accomplished, we think about those things that we made people's lives better by. And one of the most popular bills I ever had was in March of 2019 when the flooding happened. I had a bill that would reduce the property value that was damaged by flooding to the value what is left. That was a very, very popular bill that year. And so we got that passed to help change people's lives and how much taxes they paid.
Erdman also thanked his wife, sons, and grandkids for being so understanding for the time he spent away from them as he worked to serve all of the people from District 47. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen has signed 10 bills into law and announced his veto of a bill he says would harm the state's taxpayers. Legislative Bill 25 would make taxpayers financially liable for lawsuits filed against towns, cities, school districts, public power districts, and other local government units. Pillen said he vetoed the bill because there are civil remedies already available to children and their families that allow for compensation when harm results from abuse. Bills signed by the governor include LB 126, LB 937, 1023, 1317, 1402, while LB 1317 and LB 1402 both have emergency clauses that make it effective immediately. Well, an Alliance native has retired from the military after an illustrious career. Naval Medical Forces Atlantic Commander Master Chief Zachary Pryor recently retired after 32 years of service. His commander presented Pryor with a Legion of Merit during his retirement ceremony on board the Naval Support Activity Hampton Roads last Friday. And with the excitement of warming temperatures, blooming flowers, and a
The wait is over. Ensemble entry doors exclusively from Renewal by Andersen have arrived with an incredible offer. Secure, timeless style, elegant features, customized countless ways with the legendary quality of Renewal by Andersen. Right now, you get 20% off every Ensemble entry door, no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months, no payments for a year. Please scan the QR code on your screen or visit rbawyoming.com now to book your free estimate. Ensemble entry doors, the wait is over.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Scattered thunderstorms are going to be around the area this evening. Some rain showers into the overnight hours, and temperatures slowly trickle down into the 40s, but widespread rain coming our way. As we look at yesterday, we hit 78. Our morning low was 43, so above normal there on our low temperature. As we look at our precip, nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. We've had some today, and we'll get more coming our way. 78 yesterday, another day of above normal temperatures. We were above normal again today, but we're going to trend the opposite way, and precip chances are on the way up. As you see, Friday, then Saturday, Saturday night, Sunday, all have decent chances of getting some moisture. And by the middle of next week, isolated thunderstorm chances are around as well. Winds strongest tomorrow. They will slack it off a bit as we go through the rest of the week. Severe weather threat tonight, mainly just to our south. That's going to be down in portions of northeastern Colorado. You could see those areas are where we have the best risk of severe weather tonight. Now, tomorrow, that shifts further off to the east, down around Lincoln and Omaha, and stays in that area of southeast Nebraska on into Saturday. So a couple of days of severe weather there. Temperatures right now are in the 60s for the most part, and winds gusting at times with some of those thunderstorms, especially over 20 to 30 miles an hour. Let's get out the door tomorrow with it was going to be rainy, windy throughout the day. Temperatures may be climbing into the low 60s. That's about it for tomorrow. We're going to be even cooler on Saturday. As you can see, showers and storms this evening, they move through the region. Rain continues, light rain overnight, maybe a brief break tomorrow, late in the day, before things pick back up Saturday, and we fill back in with rain again across the region Saturday into Saturday night. Lows tonight going to be in the 40s, highs tomorrow, generally speaking, into the 60s. As far as precip goes, boy, you could see some heavy amounts of precip out there, maybe 1 to 3 inches in some locations by the time we're all said and done. And we certainly don't need to worry about snowfall. Scattered storms tonight, lows down around 48. Tomorrow it's going to be rainy, windy, highs in the 60s. Winds could gust over 40 miles an hour at times. And that 7-day forecast looks like this. The rain continues into Saturday, only in the low 50s. Morning rain on Sunday should end by afternoon, around 60 or so. And then look at next week, back into the 70s and mainly dry.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
A signing, some baseball, and also a quick high school sports note on the Thursday docket. We'll open with a stop from yesterday afternoon at Mitchell High School as senior Ace Hobbs was front and center to get his big college choice taken care of as he signed to wrestle and attend school at Southeast Community College in Beatrice.
I like the place, I like their facilities. They seemed like they had a good coaching staff and it's a pretty new program, but they did good at their first year. So I like the staff, I like the people, and I like the town.
Southeast coming off their first season as a junior college wrestling program, and Hobbs really just excited for the opportunity to get to the next level.
I think it's a dream I've had for a long time, ever since I kind of started wrestling, so it means a lot to finally get it done and do something I've always dreamed of.
Ace Hobbs had an outstanding career on the mat at Mitchell High School, where he qualified for state all 4 years, including being a 3-time state medalist. Says it's been a great ride as a Mitchell Tiger.
Well, I've definitely had a lot of support from the community, from coaches, from my parents. I really appreciate everybody who's helped me out. These coaches have put in a lot of extra time with me, and I've had people support me throughout my entire career, good friends that build me up after losses and stuff like that. So they've really propelled me for the future of the sport, and I'm just very grateful for that.
Mitchell head coach Anthony Chancellor says Hobbs has all the traits to be a success once he gets to the college mat at Southeast.
Yeah, he's been a leader on the team, and I think kind of what building on Jordan was that it takes a lot more discipline when you're on your own too. He has a lot of support here, especially maintaining weight, where he's going to be one of the small guys on this roster, I think. But there's a lot more temptation, and we've been able to count on him not only as an athlete, not having to worry about weight or grades or any of those things. He's really displayed great characteristics here, and I think he'll continue to do that.
Hobbs says he'll be one of 6 competing for a spot at his projected weight class. He signed yesterday to wrestle at Southeast Community College. That'll be in Beatrice. In town today, big Cougar baseball doubleheader over at Cleveland Field. They're set to take on McCook Community College. The fight for Region 9 postseason positioning. McCook second in the conference standings. The Cougars at 12-8 currently in 4th place. These games were originally scheduled for tomorrow, but moved up a day to avoid the possibility of bad weather. 1 o'clock start for the doubleheader at Cleveland Field. Then the return games at McCook to close out the 4-game series will be on Sunday. And a quick high school track and field note, the Western Conference meet in Scottsbluff has been moved back from tomorrow to next week. It'll be held next Tuesday due to that same chance of bad weather in the offing possibly for tomorrow. Western Conference track and field next Tuesday here in Scottsbluff. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, did you know you could own a part of a long-standing Christmas tradition? The Gering Merchants will be holding a public auction to make room for a much-needed improvement to the Santa's Village. The village buildings will be going up for sale to fund new, smaller and lighter buildings to continue the Santa Village tradition. The Santa Village has been a long-standing tradition for the Gering community for the past 20 years. The auction will be held at the Rubidoux RV Park Tuesday, April 30th at 6 p.m., and all buildings will need to be picked up before May 10th. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.